what should the Republicans be rooting for? Right? Like that Biden stays the nominee, or that they sub in some late nominee like a Gavin Newsom who's extremely radical. I like, what should they be rooting for?
I think here's what I would advise is the two tracks. Number one, you have to put the country first, and let's do that. And I mean, we need a full accounting of exactly what's going on and to try to get ahead of this constitutional crisis. But there must be a change. This cannot go on. What stood up on that stage last night cannot be the commander-in-chief of the most powerful military in the history of the earth, particularly, we're on today's the 110th anniversary of the assassination of the Archduke in Sarajevo by the Serbian nationals that kicked off the bloodiest century in mankind's history, which people thought was kind of this odd event. We cannot do that. We cannot let history repeat itself. So that's number one. Number two, I think it's very simple. We have to make the pain, the lying to the American people, the obfuscation of this, how this was going, and so the search for a Messiah and all that, we have to make the pain of the transition so horrible that it sticks to, that stench sticks to them regardless of who they bring in. And they obviously will fight those people on their own policies, but the process itself has to become an issue. If we make the process this, Americans are going to go, well, yeah, what in the hell's going on? Have we ever changed out a guy like this? What's going on? Didn't people know about it? You make the process part of the politics. And the American people will have complete and total revulsion of this. This is not America. This is not how this republic, this is not how we grew. This is not how we freed more people and created more wealth and sacrificed more for people throughout the world. That is not what the United States of America is about. And you make it that they put raw, naked politics ahead of the good of this country and her citizens. And that will stick. And I think that can lead to also maybe not as big a landslide as against Biden, but a big enough, maybe we don't get 57 seats, but you get 50, 52, 53, 54, and you hold the House and pick up a couple of three, and Trump's got the wind to his back for his second term. That's why, if I was doing it, that's what I'd do.
Welcome back. It's a new day. We thank the good Lord. It's a new day. Thank God it's a new day. So good to see you. It's me, WJ, on our Channel 1 Life many seasons. I came across this video. Megyn Kelly. We all know who she is. Back in the day, used to be on Fox News. Came across this video. She has her own channel now. She has Steve Bannon on the show. They're talking about the possibility of the Democrats swapping Biden for Michelle Obama. That's an interesting one. Let's just go on.
Make the process so painful that the American people notice what they did.
That's right. That their switcheroo will be held against them as well, because they're the ones who put the country in this position. Do you think that all holds true, even if they somehow convince Michelle Obama to step in?
I don't think, I don't need to tell you this, but Mike Allen and Jim Vanderhay are two of the smartest media. I mean, they came from the Washington Post, formed Politico, sold it for $1 billion, and started Axios. I think the value of that's a couple of $1 billion. These are very, very smart people. And Axios kind of is the Washington consensus. It's not a random event that they had the Michelle Obama as the scoop and the lead story on the morning of the debate, and particularly the way they framed it, that she doesn't like the way the Bidens roll. So all the personal problems, all of that, the money and all that, because the Obamas never took a penny, and they're very untainted that way. But also the fact that they emphasize the fact that she doesn't like politics. She wouldn't do this. She's not partisan. She really wants to be a uniter. I think they'll make a hard play for Michelle Obama. I think Michelle Obama is the only one I see that could really make a run at President Trump. And about anybody they pick, I think if we do this transition right and make the process, President Trump will win, and I think could win big. But I would think a ticket with Michelle Obama, that also takes care of, obviously, the Kamala Harris situation. But I think Michelle Obama and Gavin Newsom, or Michelle Obama and Gretchen Whitmer, or Gavin Newsom and Pastor Warnock, some combination of that. But no, I think, to me, Michelle Obama would be the most competitive, because it would go back to the nostalgia they have for the Obama administration. And clearly President Obama would be very involved in that campaign.
Well, it's
Michelle. Why Michelle? Well, what experience does Michelle Obama have? I mean, I don't understand when running for office, leading other people, became a family affair. Isn't it about who can do the job and not just who we think we like? This position is not for who we think we like. It's not a sentimental position. You can care less about who you like. Can they do the job? It's what we're talking about. It's not about who we like. Can they do the job? And for me, Michelle, nah. Why would I want to just blindly put somebody in the office because I think I like them, because they look like me, or whatever the reasons are? Something is wrong. We got to think beyond that.
interesting, Steve, isn't it, that you've got David Plouffe, Axelrod, Ben Rhodes, all the Obama guys out today saying he needs to go. He can't be the nominee.
Dude needs to go. When CNN came back to the panel, this is what was it was too in your face. You came back and you had Van Jones from the Obama White House, and you had David Axelrod, his chief strategist, and there was like a script, and they were going, essentially, this is more in sorrow than in anger. And they had it laid out right there, and you had on MSNBC, you had Plouffe and the same exact thing. No, it was too much. And obviously, there's been all kind of rumors about who really is calling the shots in the White House in the first place, with Valerie Jarrett and Susan Rice and others. So I think the fix is in. I think the fix has been in on this.
Well, there you have it. So, in my opinion, humble opinion, I don't think Michelle is a good choice. As much as I am not a fan of Kamala, I'd rather Kamala over Michelle Obama. It's just as simple as that. At least she has some experience. She's been in the White House. She's been in Congress. She's been part of the whole shenanigan. She's the current vice president. She knows how things are run. The notion that because Barack was a president, now the wife wants to me, it just seems like they're trying to make history. This is not about making history. We have to think beyond just frivolous, sentimental stuff. Is this beneficial to the American people? And we have to select the best, I'd rather say elect, not select, elect the best man or woman for the job. Not because we think we like them. It's not about who we like. It's about who can do the job. So for me, Michelle is a no-go. I'm sorry. I voted Barack twice. But I'm not going to be voting for Michelle. I'm sorry. I don't operate that way. I look at what's on ground. What are the realities? What are the facts? And again, this is not about, just electing someone just because. Who can do the job is what I'm concerned about, not who I like or who we like. So if that's what the Dems are going for, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be part of that. Just making mine known right now. I'd rather Biden still be in office then. Or, better yet, have Kamala in place of Biden, not Michelle. What has she done? Who is Michelle without Barack, really, in the political realm? I'm not sure. It almost seems like they're trying to force her to do it, or maybe she really wants to do it. And who knows? Maybe this has been the plan all along. Who knows, right? I guess we don't know until we know. Let me know what you think. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about that. Do you think it's a good idea to swap Biden for Michelle and not even consider Kamala Harris? What do you think about that? Let us have the discussion. This is our country. This is our America. And this is our world. All right, we're about to wrap this up. And you know how we like to do it, just to remind ourselves that we're doing this to spread positivity in a healthy fashion. Me, you, us, doing it together. And would like to remind ourselves that we always remember that we got one life with many seasons. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye-bye.